Hey, welcome everybody. It is Jordan. This afternoon we are doing some practice here at Mid Ohio in the LMP3 car. As you can see, I've ran 120 with a 6 is my current fastest time. Uh, I've done a few laps. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've done like 6 laps, just kind of messing around, seeing what I can learn about the track. But yeah, we're just basically practicing as it is rotation Monday. In Mid Ohio is the next track for the Sports Car Challenge. We're going into week 12, I believe, of 13 for season 2. I'm just doing a little practicing, trying to learn the track, not suck at it. I believe like a 118 is a decent time around here. So I've still got a few seconds to shave, but we will get there. Probably got about another lap here on fairly cold tires, and then we'll be able to push harder. I'm just in a practice session, a solo practice session as well. That's why you can see the ghost car in front of me. As far as setup, I'm running like the fixed setup. I've modified the ARB a little bit. Fixed setup's already fairly high downforce. Oh god. That corner right there is something else. That one and the one we're coming up on. I'm just trying to learn to turn in and brake. Or, sorry, not turn in and brake. Downshift while I'm turning in under braking. Because this track's a lot of trail braking and weird stuff that you don't typically do in a LMP3. Or at least stuff I typically try not to do. I'm not sure how long we'll be streaming today. I'm going to try to get a couple hours in and just go from there. But we will see. Oh my god, big lockup. Our brake balance is at like 85 and a half. I don't know if that's going to be too much to the rear. Too early on the gas there. Figured staying in third through that corner helps me a lot though. I don't know that I need to downshift through there either. I feel like if I just kind of slightly trail brake, stay in fourth and just throttle back on hard out of it. Probably going to be the play. I'll learn to just coast longer through that corner, these corners. I'm trying to like tap on the throttle to kind of speed up through the corner, but all that's doing is pushing me wide. Just need to be patient with the throttle. Oh gosh. Fast hands. Oh my god. Kind of figured that might happen after having that little moment there. I don't know, do I want to keep toying with my brake balance? I'm gonna like turn it way up and just see how stupid it feels. If that feels really bad, then we'll go back down. I don't know, just mentally, like okay, so I don't know a ton about brake balance, like I know roughly how it works and everything, but oh god. I haven't got like much real experience messing with it. So I would feel like in this car, under trail braking, you would want more rear bias. Because this car tends to not like trail braking and throwing the ass into the car out. So to me it would make sense to move more brakes to the rear. That felt pretty good right there. Just keep in mind I did reset, so we're on cold tires. So try to probably get one more. Oh, not enough braking, not enough braking, not enough braking. I was trying the whole fourth gear thing through there. Still may be able to do that, but I'm gonna have to brake a little bit more. And touch more aggressive on the brakes. We are running TC3. I haven't changed that from base. I don't know how we kept the car in one piece there. I don't know that I've ever really tried putting it in fourth. Oh my god. Come on, grip. Gripped, but still pretty slow through there. It's early on throttle. Yeah, that's one thing I have to work, or one thing that I do when I'm learning new tracks is it's a lot of starting a weird habit early and then just breaking it. So when you don't really know a track, you're like, oh, let's try that and see what happens. And then it turns out that's totally not the right way to do it. And then you gotta tell yourself not to do that anymore. Just really light trail braking all the way sideways through there. That was sketchy. Downshift to third, stay tight. Super light trail brake. That lap was messy, but it was quicker. 20.1. Overslowed there, I think. Came off brakes too much. Push, push, push. I don't know how I slowed down so well right there. Maybe being in fourth gear, getting that extra gear to engine brake helps quite a bit. I don't know. That may be one of the keys for that corner. He did downshift into that corner earlier. Fuck that curb. It's quick through there that time. 10th and a half, green. Late on the brake or throttle. There we go, get out of there hard. Hard on the brakes here, down to second. A little too much curb. A little too little brake there. Sending it into this corner. Oh my god. We didn't die somehow. Oh, come on. No. Damn it. Bombed that lap. Oh god. Turned in a little early there. Teensy bit early. It's crazy that you don't get an off track for hooking that. There we go. That was a good corner there. Ooh. A little light on the brakes again. God, that corner is so sketchy. And it's hard to get on the throttle coming up over that hill too, because the car just wants to slide out on you. Oh my god, our tires are getting cooked. At least they feel like they are. Use all the track. Why not? Pretty good through that corner again. kind of want to drive straight into that jump, sort of, just to keep the car settled. Oh my god, I can't get the car slowed down through there. That time it kind of felt like I missed my braking zone though. Felt late on the brakes. Let's see what the survey says. Nope, that's not what we wanted. Should be right here. Nope. There it is. Okay. Shit. Don't mind me learning how to use iRacing still. Okay, so we're off. I mean, what gear are we in there? Cockpit 2. I did shift down to first there, and I don't typically do that. That could have been part of the issue we were having. Just try to be nice to the tires on the outlap. Just kind of cruise around, try to get them warmed up. Oh, I didn't mean to go to second there. Push a little harder this time. Try to not full push though. Really put some throttle in there through the corner. Thought the rear of the car was going to try to break away there. I think TC kind of held it in place though. This next lap we'll try to give us a nice good push. A little wide through there. Didn't get enough trail brake. Alright, let's push here for a couple laps. See if we can't bend it. Tires should be getting nice and sticky now. Oh, I was early on brakes and still didn't get the car slowed down. Alright, we get a nice top speed advantage running that a little wider. Come on. I feel like I just got to be braking a little bit earlier before that crest. Kind of like I did that lap. TC got me right there. The car was slipping just enough. May want to turn TC down a little, actually, because having some slip angle through some of these corners may not be a bad thing. And I guess slip angle is not really ever a bad thing if done right. It being done right is the problem, especially when I'm driving. Ah, it's too hard in on the brakes. I knew as soon as I started touching them there, I wasn't gonna make it. My initial braking force was a little too high. Oh my god. It's a slip angle, just slip angle. Have a nice slow run down the front straight here. Hook the pit curb. Unintentionally. Get on the brakes nice and hard. Run whatever that god-awful line was. Cram it down into second. On the power early. Down into second. It's a little late on the power. I don't know how we kept the car there. Thought that was going to be a LMP3.exe has stopped working moment. Really dive the car in there through T1. Get good exit speed out. Hard on the brakes again. Cram it down into second. All the way on the power. Back down into second. God, oh man. Our initial stab there was too much again. I gotta find the right braking force for that corner. Between that corner and that final braking zone, man. Got the rest of it pretty much figured out, but I'm losing time and confidence in those corners. And neither of those are a good thing to lose. Too much brake. Oh god. Sometimes going into third there seems to work well, and other times it just doesn't. Part of that's me being inconsistent with my inputs, but oh my god, shift down, car. Stayed in one piece that lap. Wasn't fast, but I love how hard that car hooks into that first turn. You just feel like, oh, there's no way you're gonna make that, and then you do. No! Carried way too much speed through there. Come on, car, turn. That was a roller coaster of a lap. 20.0. So, whoa! Just as I was talking about how much grip you get through that corner. Probably make a cool down lap real quick. We've been pretty hard on these tires. And it wasn't even a high 20.0. It was a 20.19 or 0.019. Lock back in here. Wish I could get it to downshift a little bit earlier in the second. I feel like if I had that engine braking a little sooner, that would help. Still feel like there's got to be a way to take that in fourth gear quickly too. Oh no, come on. That felt like a really good line originally, but we didn't swing it out wide enough on the turn in to get a good run out of there. Fast in, but slow out. I didn't want third there. Or maybe I do, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there. Really appreciate the car not sliding all the way out. That was a decent lap though. Oh my god, Tokyo Drift. I don't know how my tire pressure is as low as it is back there. I feel like as much heat as that's generating through there, man. Did the same thing on that corner though, we didn't run it wide enough. Slow exit. Made some good time through that corner. A little late getting back on the power. Oh no, that was beautiful through there. I don't know where that's been. Oh, I did not want first gear. Oh, come on. Well, I hit the, that corner good. I think I'm running like a full tank of fuel too, so if I turn the fuel down, I'm sure that would pick me up some time. I may try that here in a minute. Just trying to see what we can do really as far as race pace, I guess. I mean, I feel like a 20.0 isn't bad for race pace, but oh Billy, oh Billy. We'll throw her back in the box here, I think. Maybe peek at our setup a little bit. May cut our fuel out. It's our best lap. 22. Let's watch lap 22. Remember how to do this in slow motion. Okay, well that's frame by frame. So I was early on the brakes actually, a little bit. And off early. Maybe on early, off early is a little quicker through there. I mean, it makes sense getting on the power earlier. Slamming it down into second gear through there. Still had I was a little wide on exit. I think part of my issue that I'm having is I'm hugging too low here. And that's giving me issues on the far end of the bend. I need to make sure I swing that wider. If I swing that wider, then I'll get that better exit speed. Be straighter out through there. So braking early, on the first turn. I was really good through there other than the slide, but I feel like there's only so much you can do about sliding on this track and still be quick. I nailed that, other than the slide again. If you could get traction easier through that turn, you could fly through there. Rest of it looked alright. Okay, let's go garage. Turn our fuel down. Wherever that's at. You'll learn more about diff lock as well. How that works. Again, it's one of those things I have a rough idea of how to do it, but alright, brake bias is still in the exhaust tip, basically. Or at least that's what it seems like. So all we did was pull fuel out. To have more of a quality setup. I feel like a track like this and really knowing how to tune suspension would be a huge help. I mean, because it's just such a like suspension heavy track as far as, you know, usage of weight balance and transfer. It should have been a flying lap, but I can already tell you it's not gonna be anything special. And they're slow coming out of the final area there. Trying to get out wider. There we go. Got a pretty decent run out of there. Like, I don't know why the car doesn't want to slow down. We got early on, early off there on the braking. Swing it wide. Weren't quite as wide early in the turn there as I wanted to be. no! Damn it. Ugh. Such a pain in the ass. Welcome everybody that's watching. So we got a few people in here. If you like what you see, make sure you leave a subscribe. For more iRacing content, we do a lot of other random gaming stuff as well, but iRacing is the main focus, sim racing. Leave some chats, leave a message in chat there. Welcome, old Carolee, old Oli Caroli. I'm probably butchering that name. If I am, I apologize. As ashamed to admit this as I am, I just use a Logitech G29 or G920, and it's just clamped to my desk. Oh god, it's just clamped to my desk, and I have a computer chair that's got rubber stuck under the wheels to keep it from moving. If I can start getting this streaming stuff going off a little more, then I plan on upgrading soon to a whole setup. You know, getting the whole cockpit, eventually direct drive wheels and whatnot, but just rolling with what I've got for now. I know I'd be faster with an actual cockpit, just because everything's a lot more secure than currently what I'm using, because I shouldn't be able to do that with my wheel. Ah, freaking off track. No, thank you, thank you. It's definitely about as beginner friendly of a setup as you can get, but I'm attempting to not be a beginner racer with a beginner setup, so it kind of is what it is. But yeah, so hopefully, like I was saying, I can get streaming to take off a little bit, and I'd eventually like to do it full time. Just trying to keep working at it and get my team built. I've got, I don't know if you sim race or not, buddy, but I've got a team on iRacing that I've putting together. I personally would say iRacing's better. I mean, but it's more of a personal preference thing. Like, and also let me be clear, I haven't ever driven Gran Turismo, but I mean I've watched a lot of people drive it and stuff like that. And I mean Gran Turismo is still a simulator, but it's more of an arcadey simulator in my opinion. Donation buttons. If you see, I've got a bar up in the top to get Streamlabs Ultra. There should be a link in the description of this live stream for donations, if that's something that you were looking at doing. Which, by no means feel obligated to. It's just kind of there if anybody's wanting to help me on my process of getting more into this. Did I pronounce your name correctly though? Oli Caroli? That's the proper way to do that. Can't see it on your iPhone. So there should be a link that says like support the stream or something like that. It's through Streamlabs. Let me look on my phone real quick. See if it's showing up. I may have to try to fix it. It's showing up on mine. If you like are just in, oh, where's my camera? There we go. If you're like just like this, and then click on the description. I don't know if I can get it to focus or not. It's that link down right there. Just gonna open it. I've never opened it on here. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it shows up on my phone. It may just be a little weird. Alright, you see it? Cool. Let's say like I said, I've never really opened it. Like I know it's there. I tried setting it up the other day, so hopefully it works. If anybody ever was to do that. I don't really expect anybody to, but just play Gran Turismo 7. Do you do it on controller or do you have a wheelbase and stuff that you use? You got a Fanatec set up? Heck yeah. Fanatec, from what I've heard, is pretty good. I'm not really sure what direction I'd like to go one day, but probably something else budget-minded. Is it a direct drive wheel that you use, or is it motor belt driven? This Logitech, it's just a belt driven motor. I'm sure you can probably hear it in my microphone when I get crazy force feedback. Another reason I'd like to get a direct drive wheel, quieter. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I honestly don't know much about PC either. Like, I can tell you some basic stuff, but I have a few buddies that are really good with all that stuff. As far as, like, the internal physical components. I mean, I can work a computer pretty well, but yeah, I've got some buddies that are really good with all the internal stuff, and I actually found my PC on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace. A while back. I've had it probably 2 years. I'd say roughly 2 years. Oh my god, so much drifty. I'm big time struggling. One thing though that's nice about you having that Fanatec set up is if you ever were to get a PC, it should just plug and play right into a computer. Being a PlayStation rig, I'm sure it's just USB to PC. The track that I'm driving on is Mid-Ohio. It's what is getting in. It's the track that's getting rotated in tonight. Because week 12, I believe, of the season starting. But yeah, Mid-Ohio. This track's actually not too far away from me in real life. Never been, but I think it's probably 4 or 5 hours, maybe not even that long. I live in Indiana, East Central Indiana, so. Do I have to have it like that? My camera? What are you not able to see on it? Yes, the Indianapolis 500 was last month. I actually work in Indianapolis. Well, I work construction, and the job that I'm working at is in Indy. Oh, okay, not my camera. But yeah, the job I work at's in Indy, probably 30 minutes from the racetrack. But yeah, I wasn't able to go to the 500 this year. Oh, you're saying with like the cockpit camera and everything? Yeah, that makes sense. What time is it? 6:30. Dennis Hauger won the Indy 500. What year was that? I don't know if I know that name. This year, it was Alex Palou that won. Yeah, Alex, this was his first oval track win in IndyCar. it's an off track. Just an outlap, so it's not the end of the world, but still trying to avoid them. Do one more run in this quality fuel setup, and then I'll probably go back to race setup. Oh, Indian XT. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really watch a ton of IndyCar. Like, I watched the 500. I watched the highlights from Detroit. God, come on, it wasn't wide enough there. Yeah, main series I watch is like Formula One. I watch IMSA. I watch FIWEC. Which this is a huge month coming up for endurance racing. Le Mans, 24 hours of Nürburgring. I think there's another big one coming up too. Is it Spa? Ooh. Yeah, you watch F1. Who's your team? Who's your driver? Who you root for? Ooh. Oh god, sorry, I was reading chat there. You jump out of the car and press Control plus F12. You can move the view forward to see the right-hand corner faster. Control F12. Ooh, you're going to the Red Bull Ring? Hell yeah. To the right-hand corner faster. What is... I'm not sure what you mean exactly. But welcome, Hayden. Thanks for watching. Go into cockpit. Like right here. Go into cockpit view. Bottom of my screen. For chase. Oh, down here. I got you. Okay, sorry. And do what? Sorry, I thought you meant in this setting here. We have 6 viewers in here right now. Holy cow. Welcome everybody that's watching. If you're enjoying what you're watching and seeing, hanging out, make sure you leave me a subscription. I do greatly appreciate that. If anybody that's in here has subscribed, I don't have a thing that's popped up for it. My thing may be glitching. I'm not sure. I feel like I've had that issue with it before, where my alerts don't work. Let me test it real quick and see if they're working. Okay, well it says it's working. It doesn't mean it is actually working. Move the X position forward to about 1.5 to 0.150. Okay. And then do I need to like save that? Or is that... Oh, hang on, that's probably down here where you want that, isn't it? Oh, maybe. Hey, thanks a lot for the sub. I don't know why those aren't working. That's really weird. Whoa, there we go. Huh. That's an odd camera view. Oh, that's weird. I can't see my steering wheel. Oh, I can't do that from in-car. 250. I can see my hands, like up in my grill. I feel like it would need to come up more too. Yeah, no, I definitely see that that would do that. Um, I know changing FOV helps as well. Wom, wom. Oh, there we go. I think that's the good FOV to run, right? 170. That is clapped. That's gotta be for like running triple wides or something. There's no way. What was I at? 97. Oh, that was side to side. Z might be up and down. Yeah, that went up. Yeah, you could definitely see the track a lot more. I just don't know that I'm not a huge fan of not being able to see, like, my controls and whatnot. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, that looks like dog shit. I gotcha. 4,000 iRating. Hell yeah, that's sweet. So do you usually run your thing higher? Like, my thing is, I don't have a nice wheel. You're probably running like a DD wheel with a screen. I have a Logitech G920, so I can't see like my data and everything on my wheel that I would typically see. I do like this view though. I mean, I feel like you definitely can see more. Oh god, it's just trippy as shit not having like attack and stuff and seeing the wheel. And I don't have my gears right in front of my face either. I do like the vision you have from this though. Yeah, hella vision. carry. Oh my god. Definitely see how you could be faster with this camera angle. I mean, just it gives you so much more visibility. Oh god, it doesn't give you more skill, but still the skill issue still persists. Hang on just a second, guys. Hayden, quick question, buddy. Do you run on a team in iRacing? Like, do you have a team that you do special events and stuff with? What was, I'm trying to remember what this one did. Okay, that went down. I want to go, like, there. And say if you don't have a team that you run on, my Crossroads Racing group we're adding drivers just so we have a bigger lineup to be able to do more endurance races and stuff with and special events. If that's something you'd be interested in, just let me know. I don't know, that doesn't look too far out now. This is the Liger P318 or something like that. It's the LMP3 car. It's the step down from the LMP2 that runs like IMSA. Hayden, if you're still here, what kind of TC do you run with this car? On a track like this, too. I'm currently just running at 3, but I didn't know if, like, having a little more slip angle here would help. I mean, you can hear the TC bogging the car down through a lot of these corners when I'm getting back on throttle. I mean, it's probably just saving me more than anything. Oh my god! Damn it, dude. It's too hard on the brakes there. No TC at all. Just turn that shit off, he says. Okay, that should be TC0 now, but problem is, without going to here, I don't know, because I can't see my dash. Oh god, I'm literally gonna die. I'm gonna put it at 1 for my outlap. I don't know if these have ABS. I don't think they do. Just wanted to quickly say thank you to anybody that's given me a subscription. If you're still in here too, especially. For some reason my freaking notifications aren't working through Streamlabs right now. Yeah, I usually run like some TC. Usually about 3 is where I'm at, just because fixed races, that's where it has you. And like a lot of the fixed iRacing setups start you at TC3. Yeah, let's see, I noticed on this track especially that like TC's pretty invasive. I mean, just because you do have all these like really tight, you know, trail braking corners. Got a huge run through there with no TC. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely feels faster. I just suck ass. See, we've still got quite a few people in here watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you're here watching, feel free to do some live chatting with me. I'll talk to you as I can here. Yeah, it does. It does take a lot of laps to be a good driver. That of which I am not. At least not here. I've gotten my optimal time down to a 19.4. Just help if I could put a lap together and get down there, actually. Ah, too much. Damn it. Just a touch too much curve there. It's such a hard sector to get down. I could hop onto a track that I know just to show you that I can drive decent. Like go hop on Spa or something. Spa's one of my favorite tracks. Do I want to go to... I'll just keep that set up. Do a few more runs. Alright, I'm going to do my outlap with TC1. Actually, no, screw it. Let's turn it off. TC's overrated. TC's off. Just going to take a nice chill outlap here. Just try to get some heat in the tires. Whoa! I felt the no TC through there, that's for sure. Holy shit. Oh my god, Tokyo Drift! Lots of Tokyo drifting. Okay, maybe TC1. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Wish Hayden was still here. I was going to ask him a few more setup questions on this car about brake balance. Does Gran Turismo 7 let you do brake balance adjustments and all that kind of stuff? Like I said, I've never played it, but I've seen people play it, but not super in depth. Yeah, it does. Oh. God damn it. No! Shit! Tried catching it through there. Welcome everybody that's watching. Thank you everybody for stopping in. If you're new here and you like what you see, which is me currently just doing some practice at Mid-Ohio, then feel free to hit that subscribe button, hang out, talk in the chat. Doing some LMP3 practice. Mid-Ohio. Testing some new stuff out here. New camera angle. Trying some TC adjustments. Oh, you're at C working. Cool. Hey, well, I appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for coming and hanging out and talking for a while, buddy. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll see you around soon. Thanks for stopping in. Hello to everybody else that's still here. Like I just mentioned, if you're new and like what you see, make sure to leave a subscribe. Right back at you. I do like this camera angle though. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, but you can see so much more. Same thing with only running TC1. It's also going to take some practice, but it allows you to push a lot harder. And just kind of counter steer the car. Get that slip angle. Come on. Come on. No, too fast through there. No! No, 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 no! Damn it! I just wanted my 19. I was right there. That could have been the one. That could have been it. We tried so hard and got so far. But as they say, in the end, it did not even matter. I don't know why I wish I could figure out why my subscription notifications and stuff are not working. Like, if I test the widget through Streamlabs, it works. But when people subscribe, it doesn't. Oh, cold tires. Alright, come on. Let's get that 19 here. Tick wide. Damn it, too much throttle. Slowed me down. I was off track. It's like they kind of shaft you through that corner. I got out of the grass. Did it again, too much throttle input. Not the right line there. Dude, again. Wish the car would turn in better. Oh god, not the right line. Little while there. A decent exit. We were a little wide. Could have been cleaned up. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Shit! No. I had it, man. That's twice. Okay, we're gonna reset the pits. Okay, I'm gonna throw fuel back in the car. And just see if we can manage to keep the car on track. Okay, I'm not gonna run 26. I'll run like 18. See how many laps that'll get us. 33 laps. Yeah, that's plenty of fuel just to dick around. See how the car feels with TC1. And lots of fuel. Been up an hour and a half. For you, those of you that are watching, if you're new here, if you haven't, you like what you see, make sure you leave a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button so you can see next time I'm live. And if you got spare time and you're wanting to watch some more iRacing content or any other games that I've streamed content, make sure you go back and check my past live streams. Yesterday we just did the 3-hour SimCube GT Endurance race. It was a pretty interesting race. Would definitely recommend watching it just for the start alone. The start was pretty wild, to say the least. Slight overcorrect for the wheel spin there. Or not overcorrect, I guess, just a correction for the wheel spin. Car feels a lot less sketchy through there with more fuel, just because it's more planted. Same through there. It slows down for all these corners a lot better. You just obviously don't have the power to run, well, I say that. You could definitely run a faster time than what I'm running on this fuel level. I'm sure with a better setup. Like I said earlier, I'm literally basically running the fixed setup with slightly modified rebound, or ARB. The roll bar. I think all I changed was like I made the rear roll bar soft. Maybe with a medium roll bar in the rear it would help too. I don't know. I should probably go back and try it. I didn't run it a whole lot with that medium roll bar in the rear. I hate that you can't hang a tire over that corner without getting it off track. Oh god, that was not good through there. The rear of the car attempted to leave the chat. He tried, but it didn't succeed. Got that driver mod. In funny quotes, I guess. As in, I don't actually have that driver mod. I don't know, I'd like to think that I do, but there's still a lot of people out there faster, so. But I am new to sim racing. I've only been doing this since, well, I've only been iRacing since November of last year. I did Assetto Corsa for a little while before I started iRacing. But it's definitely a big difference from iRacing to Assetto. I was late on my downshift. Should have looked to see how many consecutive laps were, or where we started at, so I could know how long of a stint I was running. I probably won't. I'm not going to do this whole fuel stint, I can tell you that. I'm just trying to see what kind of pace I can keep without mulching the car. I'm getting the hang of that run through there. Wish I'd get the hang of braking through there, though. A bad weight transfer, too. I don't know, I just like the way the car reacts a lot more with the fuel load in it. It's not as unpredictable feeling. Just because that extra weight gives you more grip. More mechanical grip, should I say. I feel like the front end needs a little more aero. Just to help with some of those faster speed corners. That was a decent lap though there, 20.5. Oh my god, and then I did whatever the fuck that was. too much brake input. Well, I would say way too much. I don't know, I'd have to look at my thing to really tell you if it was way too much input or not. Let's see if there's any like front end downforce tuning that I can do with this. I wasn't planning on streaming this long tonight, but stream's been going really well. We've had new people coming in, some new subscriptions. Appreciate everybody that's came in and hung out. High downforce, DAC gurney's on, rear, front right hand. I just wish I wasn't poor, then I could just go online and purchase some tunes, but I'm just winging it. I mean, we could probably soften up the ARB bar. Make it a little smaller. Maybe change heave spring. Could probably mess with camber a little bit and get more contact patch like it was saying there, but I don't know, 2 degrees isn't a ton. I mean, that's pretty good, especially on a track as such. Hey, La Piazzetta. Sorry if I just butchered the hell out of your name. Thanks for the good racing. We're just doing some testing out at Mid-Ohio. It's where the rotation's going this week. Thanks for stopping in and watching, though. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and you can come back and watch some more racing, some actual racing. Hopefully next time we're on, we'll be doing some actual racing. After this season, if I don't get my force, I don't know, whatever they call it, your quick progression to my B-class license, I'll definitely get it at the end of this season. As long as I don't manage to tank my SR. Oh, not enough brakes there. Alright, I turned traction control off entirely here. Still feel like I'm not going to be able to drive with it. It's one of those things I just have to practice with more, but I feel like I have pretty good throttle control as it is, but you gotta kind of be on another level with no traction control, especially on a car like this. I mean, Oh my god. Yeah, you can definitely feel the no traction control. If the ass just kicking out like it is. Bad line through there. TC1 may be my best bet. Just because it's free enough that it lets me... Oh god, yeah. Free enough that it lets me get some slip angle, but not too much slip angle, as we just saw. Alright, let's run through here just one more time. For a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Get ready for bed. But I do appreciate everybody that stopped in today. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be back. Should be able to be back tomorrow. I took maybe a week off of streaming there. I was just busy between work and the kids, so should be able to get back at it now. And the more you guys show up for the streams, the more eager I get to do them, because it's kind of hard doing this when there's really nobody watching, so I like to be able to talk to people and hang out. But when it's just me, and I can't chit-chat, it gets boring. So when you guys show up, it helps me. Helps me make everything more entertaining. There's still going to be some races and whatnot, though, where if I do have a bunch of people here chatting, I'll still have to lock in for the race and focus. If anybody goes back and watches my stream from yesterday when I did the SimCube GT Endurance Challenge, that 3-hour race, I was pretty quiet for most of it because, one, there wasn't really anybody here to chat to, and two, I was kind of locked in, or trying to be locked in. It was my first time doing that SimCube, one of the solo endurance races, so I was really trying to get the best outcome I could. Ended up not having a great finish. I think we finished 34th out of a 60-car field, so just outside of the front half. I think we would have finished a lot higher had there not been the massive incident, we will just say, at the beginning of the race. You guys will have to go back and watch it for yourself if you want to see that. The off track. Oh, sorry, I was looking over at the screen. Playing Race Room. Yeah, I've played a little bit of Race Room. I mean, not like, probably not even an hour. I think I played Race Room, I couldn't even tell you what year it was. It was back before I had a wheel and stuff. I just kind of was messing around on a controller, I think, maybe mouse and keyboard, just to see what it was like. So I've always been into cars and racing, but haven't started sim racing until, you know, the last year or two. I think the last year. But yeah, it was last summer when I started sim racing, and then I started iRacing in November. But yeah, no, it's all good if you don't speak English very well. Wish I could speak your native language for you, but there's a good chance I can't, because English is about all I've got. Ooh. Still appreciate you here watching, nobody. tires feel really warm. Feeling more sloshy than they are sticky. More watered. Definitely getting a good feel for the track though, so I'm able to run it without thinking about it as hard, which is always kind of my goal when learning new tracks, is just get a good enough feel where you can just kind of go out and do it, even if your laps aren't perfect or the cleanest. Just finding a good understanding of the track and kind of what you need to do where and whatnot. So I almost go off in that corner. Yeah, I've never played Competizione. I've played, like I said, I've played normal. I think it was just Assetto Corsa. Um, but like I had content manager and everything to do the mods, and I was in a Formula open wheel racing league on there. Shout out to Sunset Racing League. Played, raced with them for about a season, and then I started doing iRacing and haven't really touched Assetto since then. Maybe have once or twice. Need to hop back into it again, just to like mess around with some mods or something. Start doing some streaming with some unique stuff on there. It may be competition. How do you pronounce it? Competizione that I was playing. I don't remember what version of the game it was, for sure. I'm just out here throwing down dookie laps. Oh, no, damn it. Yeah, from what little bit I remember of Race Room, it was fun. Um, like I said, it was been, God only knows how long ago when I played it. Oh, no, not that. I don't want to see that. So we'll get LM. You mean LM is in Le Mans Ultimate? Because if that's what you're talking about, that game looks really fun as well. Yeah, LMU, Le Mans Ultimate. Yeah, that game looks sick. I mean, I feel like it's got superior graphics from what I've seen to iRacing, but it seems like a really good game. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Been up for about 2 hours here, so gonna just be a nice little chill stream tonight. And a bunch of people showed up, had a bunch of chats. It was a great time. I really appreciate everybody that showed up. Thanks for coming and hanging out. La Pizzetta, if you haven't subbed and you like what you watched and you want to come back and watch more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Same as everybody else that's watching. Thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you next time.